Nowadays, there are so many investments in which to invest your hard-earned cash for retirement, and many companies are vying to manage your money. Ascensus is one of those businesses and is now known as the largest independent record-keeping services partner in the USA, running $400 billion in assets under management. Ascensus has the combination of purpose-built technology and expertise to enable their partners to help people save for retirement, education, and healthcare. But what is the history behind the business, and why are they planning to IPO in 2021? Here's how it happened. Founded in 1980 as the Barclay Group, the business first provided 401k retirement plan designs, communication, and record-keeping services. They now provide administration for retirement accounts, education savings, health savings, and disability-related expenses, and is seen as a technology-enabled service business. Ascensus now supports more than 12 million savers through tax-advantaged accounts and partners with a number of institutional and wholesale clients across the country. Ascensus is also well known for administering many state-facilitated retirement programs, including Illinois and California, to offer the opportunity to save to employees who don't have access to a workplace retirement plan. Ascensus have seen their fair share of mergers and acquisitions, including UPromise Investments in 2013, which gave Ascensus access to the 529 college savings plan industry for the first time, and it's seen them rise to become the nation's #1 529 program manager, helping families and students to save for their education, as well as launching UGift, a free service that allows people to give the gift of college savings. They also acquired Chard Snyder in 2018 to enter the Consumer Health and Benefits Administration marketplace. But that wasn't the end of the acquisitions, after Ascensus themselves were acquired when JC Flowers, the PE firm, put the business up for sale, and PE firms Genstar Capital and Aquiline Capital Partners acquired the business in a $750 million deal. Ascensus attracted PE investors thanks to their ability to roll up third-party administrators of 401k and health savings plans, which saw them become one of the largest record-keeping forces in the USA, rivaling investing giants like Fidelity. However, just 3 years later, and Genstar and Aquiline put the business up for sale for $2 billion, but failed to sell Ascensus and were forced to sell a 25% chunk at a far lower valuation to Atlas Merchant Capital and GIC, the Singapore Sovereign Wealth Fund, to raise much needed capital. It saw Genstar and Aquiline turn a short-term flip into a long-term buy and hold. In April 2021, however, Ascensus's ownership changed again, with Stone Point Capital along with GIC announcing that they'd acquired Ascensus for $3 billion, $1 billion more than they could have paid just 2 years prior. A nice payout for investors. But with an IPO rumoured to be just around the corner at the end of 2021, why wouldn't Genstar and Aquiline hold out for an even bigger payday? Well, an IPO comes with risks itself, which the previous investors didn't want to deal with, and they felt that it was a good time to sell given the strong market environment, investment hold time, and continued growth opportunity for the next investors, with Aquiline and Genstar remaining minority holders. The cash in hand proved too sweet and avoids the awkward process of going public and liquidating ownership. But now through Stone Point, who know the space well and have been following the growth of Ascensus for some time, the additional capital can be used to improve the business and drive innovation to build brand value and expertise. With 80,000 defined contribution plans and 1.4 million IRAs under administration with white-labeled software used by the Vanguard Group. Whilst the Ascensus have acquired a number of businesses, they're yet to get them all working within the Ascensus model, to make the business one streamlined unit rather than many businesses all working under one umbrella. They have now made new hires to get all these businesses using the same system to improve economies of scale. The IPO, which was being thought about by Genstar and Aquiline, would have been to raise capital, so now that this has been achieved, we may no longer see an IPO in the near future. Or, the acquisition could help to bring in more resources and stronger leadership to get the company shipshape to go public. only time will tell. At the end of the day, Ascensus has 3 core values that matter most to them and mean far more than any IPO. People matter, quality first, integrity always. And that's how it happened. Thanks for watching.